Hi friends, did you know your hair grows about half an inch per month on the average? So if you feel your body right, that's 6 inches you'll add at the end of the year. First, when you comb your hair, massage some Rosemary Essential Oil, which went through a head-to-head trial against minoxidil and won. Not only did rosemary oil increase hair growth, users on rosemary oil had less side effects. Rosemary Essential Oil has carcinosic acid, a powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant known to heal damaged nerve and improve blood flow that fuel hair growth. If you haven't noticed, my videos are all about anti-inflammation. People have too much bad inflammation. Keeping inflammation low is the key to looking and feeling young. Second, heard of capsaicin? It's an anti-inflammatory ingredient found in chili peppers that can also boost your hair growth by stimulating blood flow. Just like your heart, hair follicles need blood flow, but unlike the vessels that go to your heart, your hair follicles only have access to tiny blood vessels. And when your body struggles with physical and mental or chemical stresses, your hair roots get damaged first. So if you like chili peppers, eat up. They also help to reduce pain if you have irritable bowel syndrome. For me, chili peppers are too spicy to eat alone. Have you tried it in a spicy mapo tofu, a traditional delicious tofu dish in Chinese cuisine? Soybeans or tofu have other powerful anti-inflammatory nutrients called isoflavones, like spermidine, which also stimulates hair growth. Isoflavones are unique to the soybean family, and when you eat any form of soybean, such as tofu, noodle sheets, tempeh, or miso, you'll get these benefits of isoflavones and complete protein. If you haven't noticed, I'm a big fan of beans because they are the most nutritionally dense food that I can get for $1. I also target seeds every day, especially pumpkin seeds. Even the oil has been shown to improve hair growth, but oils miss a lot of other nutrients and they go rancid. Eat whole seeds and you'll get even more anti-inflammatory benefit from fiber, minerals like zinc, and essential fatty acids to also grow healthier hair. For men, you have the added bonus of better prostate health, especially if you're having urinary issues from prostate hypertrophy. And no, not all men die from prostate cancer unless you're eating the standard American diet. Now, when you're looking for good fats to eat, target omega-3 essential fats that you need to grow hair, skin cells, brain cells, immune cells, etc. If you're a vegetarian, eat flax seeds, nuts, and chia seeds, and canola oil that have alpha-linolenic acid that your body converts to omega-3 fats. My family is a big fan of avocados, which are rich in alpha-linolenic acid and vitamins, minerals, and fiber. The key to looking young is to discover nature's hair nutrients and avoid damaging chemicals, whether it's chlorine in the pool or toxic hair dyes. Another nutrient that you need to grow hair is vitamin B12. If you're on an antacid, the diabetic drug metformin, you're over 50 or have gastrointestinal issues or are vegetarian, you need to supplement. B12 is super important for your health, not just for your hair growth, but when your health suffers, your hair goes first. Zinc is another essential nutrient you don't need a lot of, but you need enough to fuel hair growth, repair damaged cells, and to have a strong immunity. Oysters are apparently the highest source of zinc, but eating an oyster is like eating a fish tank filter. Why would you do that? Oysters are designed to collect trash in the ocean. If you're eating it raw or undercooked, I'm willing to bet you will get sick from it eventually, and if you have undiagnosed liver disease, it may take your life. I used to eat cooked oysters. I know they are yummy, but I would rather not eat the ocean's trash cans. Magnesium is another mineral people struggle to get enough of in their diets, and it's vital for hair growth. Cardiologists give you magnesium when you get a heart attack because that's when you show up. Wouldn't you rather prevent diseases? So if you aren't eating beans, greens, nuts, and seeds, you're not getting enough magnesium unless you're supplementing. Speaking of supplements, if you aren't taking vitamin D, you are probably deficient. Deficiency doesn't mean you are zero. It can be that it's not enough for your health needs. Besides bone, vitamin D is necessary for new hair growth, for your immunity, for your vision, for memory, etc. It's involved in thousands of pathways in your body, and if you don't have enough vitamin D, you're going to struggle with your health, and hair is one of the first signs. When was the last time you checked your vitamin D level? At least 50 nanomoles per liter is my target. I take a combination supplement to hit these ingredients because I don't want to take any chances. And if you want to know what I take, I have a link in the show notes below. A healthy thyroid is also necessary for hair growth and essential for life. Over 12% of Americans have some kind of thyroid issue sometime in their life. Get your thyroid hormones checked annually at the minimum. It's so easy to do. 25% of adults over 65 have have some level of thyroid dysfunction. That's a lot. If you can make it to 65, don't you want to feel energetic, have focus, good skin, and hair? Now, if you're into fancy pink Himalayan salts and avoiding iodinized table salt, seafood, or dairy, you're likely iodine deficient and not helping your thyroid, unless you're supplementing. I monitor my thyroid because I don't eat table salt, dairy, or seafood except for seaweed. That's my iodine supplement. Literally, the Japanese ate seaweed to help them survive being nuked decades ago. Have you heard of the US goiter belt? People had awful neck goiters, and during World War I, they mapped this problem with drafted men. This is a power of population observational studies and a good public health system in preventing and fixing diseases. Our government showed private industry, the Morton Salt Company, that they can make a profit and help society at the same time. So by the 1930s, iodinized salts were a national staple in our supermarkets, and the thyroid belt shrank by the 1950s. But don't think that eating salt is my message. Americans eat too much salts. And if you wait until you're losing your hair from high blood pressure or even worse, cancer, kidney disease, heart disease, or a stroke to cut back on your sodium, you've missed the boat on health. If you don't have these problems, reduce your salt intake. If you have these problems, reduce your salt intake even more. The problem is not the salt shaker on your table. It's a salt that is already in your ready-made factory and restaurant foods. Breads, especially pizza, Mexican burritos and tacos, sandwiches, especially cold cuts, soups, savory snacks, cheese, chicken, and eggs. These are the top 10 ways in which you're getting too much salt in your diet. Cut those things out and your hair and your health will significantly improve. If you want to learn more about hair growth, check out this next video.